Hi, Ira. How are you doing?
Phenomenal, my man. How about you? How are you doing today?
That's great. I'm doing really well. So really glad to be talking with you.
Yes, it's an honor. Thank you. Thank you for your time and support. More importantly, thank you very much.
Yeah, of course. So why don't we just get started by introducing yourself, who you are and what your organization is, maybe who you serve and what your goal is.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So I'm Ira Coleman. I'm the founder and president of Button and Zipper. It's a community coat drive that serves low-income individuals and families throughout the Chicagoland and Denver Metro community. So I initiated this organization in 2013 as a initiative to provide an immediate impact for those individuals throughout the grueling winter months of Chicago, and now out here in Denver when I moved out here a couple of years ago.
Have you been having any problems recently with what's going on with COVID as far as managing a nonprofit?
So, fortunately, in the timeliness of our efforts, we go from October through end of February. So that's our coat drive season on an annual basis. So as we're ending the season, and when things really start to turn in Chicago and here in Denver in March, our season was essentially already done for that time period. But with that being said, we're certainly facing a lot of challenges, and now we're going through the planning efforts, and we're trying to figure out what's next for us moving ahead. And there's a lot more challenges that we're facing right now than we were not anticipating. And one of the challenges we're going to have to look at is, one, new funding opportunities and restrictions that are going to be coming ahead. And then also we're going to have to pivot what our operation looks like moving forward with the unknowns of COVID and perhaps the resurgence of infections coming ahead. We're going to have to figure out how do we go through our collection, sorting, and distribution efforts to ensure that we're protecting our staff, we're protecting our volunteers, and we're protecting the recipient organizations and individuals that we're ultimately serving.
During these crazy times and even afterwards when the world starts turning again, how do you say is the best way for people to get involved with your organization?
Our call to action is to tap into the community, looking for coat drive champions, looking for volunteers that can support us along the way, and to activate coat drive collection efforts, to activate events, to activate fundraising, peer-to-peer fundraising opportunities. We are, we've been around since 2013, so we've been around for a while. We've been a nonprofit just for a couple years in terms of a Colorado 501c3 recognized organization, and we are still a grassroots effort. So we lean in heavily to receive support from our community partners and for our coat drive champions to come together. So I would say, our biggest call to action is to get involved and help us in understanding what's in our gap, where can we grow, and looking for skill set opportunities as well. So individuals that can volunteer skill set opportunities to help us.
So where can people go to, whether they want to donate or volunteer? Is there anywhere that they can sign up for that?
Yeah, absolutely. Our website is our main focal point, so buttonandzipper.com. People can go there to sign up for volunteer opportunities. They can go there as a recipient organization to get on our waiting list to receive coats in the season ahead, and certainly where people can go and donate if they choose to do so.
That's great. So I did have another question. You said you started out in Chicago, right?
Yes.
And moved here to Denver. Are you planning to expand to any other places, any other major cities, or maybe anywhere else in Colorado?
So that's a great question. There's certainly, calling for us to get into Detroit, Salt Lake City. But, it really comes down to, do we have the bandwidth and support from the community to allow us to be successful in those areas? We're testing what those options look like, but, we're certainly intending to become a national organization over the course of time.
Well, I hope everything works out well for you, and I hope this donation goes a long way. We always try and donate primarily to grassroots and local Colorado charities because they're the ones who need it the most. Big charities like Salvation Army, it's only just a drop in their bucket, but for the smaller nonprofits, it can really help a lot.
Well, I can tell you, I got the check a couple days ago, so I appreciate it, and it's a phenomenal opportunity to be a recipient of your efforts. Really thank you for your support, and really thank you for giving us some opportunity to at least even share our story and our brand for what we're doing.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for coming and chatting with me. It was great speaking with you.
All right, you have a wonderful day. Thanks again.
You as well. Bye.